Well, hello. Welcome back to the office. I'm going to try really hard to stay on point with this. All of my videos I shoot, I do not have a script. I just am, you know, shooting from the hip. So it sometimes is a struggle. And I don't know how to edit my videos. As anyone that watches my channel knows, I cannot do that. I passed my prime of learning technology, I guess. All downhill after 31. I don't know. So, this video, to bug out or not to bug out? That is the question. And the answer is going to be different for everyone. So, I'm not really going to answer it, but it's just things to consider. If you're in an urban environment, suburban environment, rural, city, it all changes. City, with the civil unrest, everything going on, anytime anything crazy is going on, where you're actually concerned for your safety, whether it's viruses or people, hunkering down in a city, yeah, that'll work for a while. But it may come to a point, depending on where you live and what's going on, where that is not your best option anymore and you do have to get out. And that may not be getting out and going and living in the woods and whatever. It might be just getting a couple towns away from whatever's going on, or going to stay with some family somewhere else, or whatever you got to do. And so having a bug out bag is good for that sort of thing, just being able to get from point A to point B and have the things you need to survive until you do. Most people in most situations, bugging in is the ultimate thing to do. You can, even in a small trailer, you can hold enough provisions to last you and someone else for a good amount of time. I don't know if anyone out there has ever hiked many have 80 plus pounds of pack on their back. Not a lot of people can just do that, especially if you have health conditions, if you have kids, if you have elderly people in your family. Do you just want to leave them behind? I mean, if you do, that's your call, but you're a horrible person. So just something to really think about, because that's not a really valid option for a lot of people. And then on top of that, do you know how much food, water, and ammo and guns weigh? Because if things are that bad, those are the things you're definitely going to need to have some of. And a lot of the ammo, if it's really that bad, not light. And so, I mean, maybe you're a fitness guru, buff, whatever, and you can do it. But that's not everybody that you care about can do that, unless you're in some elite Roman Spartan family, which is cool. Subscribe and so I can check out your videos, because that sounds cool. But it just it's impractical for a lot of people. So, and like my bug out bag, very simple. It's basically camping gear, because bugging out is essentially camping, and that's what I use it for. And you should use your gear. You shouldn't have it stowed away collecting cobwebs. You should be using your gear, learning what weaknesses and strengths you have and how to play to them, and adapting. Because the more you know, the less you need. As anyone in the camping world, bushcraft world knows, survival, this knowledge is everything. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Because I think it's more important to bugging in and having numbers, because numbers are where it's going to keep you alive. Having a strong support structure where you can fortify a place that you're at and protect it, because you're going to have round-the-clock surveillance, making sure no one's trying to take what you got, because they will. If it's that bad, they will come and take what you got, and there are people trained to do that. I don't want to say it'll be me, but it might be. So make sure you are set up right, because I'll come take your stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I won't, because I'll have my own stuff. I don't need your stuff. But I'm going to be protecting mine, and I hope you will too, because that's what you're going to need to do. And you're going to need at least 5 people to do that with any structure. And you should have more than that. Taking shifts, and some people set out further. Just a lot of things that I think are more beneficial to be in a bug-in situation. And like I said, situations may dictate you have to get out, and you should always have a bag ready. And mine, my camping bug out bags that I have and stuff, like if I'm going somewhere overnight, anything like that, I'll throw them in my truck, because if I break down in the middle of nowhere and no one's coming, I gotta be able to survive the night. So camping gear, okay? And mine are very simple. It's just like, it's not a big bag, it's not a heavy bag, and there's space in here, and that's what a lot of people leave out in their bug out bags, is they don't leave space. you got last minute things to throw in there, like clothes and whatever medicines you might have to throw in there, or whatever extra ammo. Just you got to leave some room. You can't just have these things packed up like crazy. And this thing only weighs like, I don't know, I think this bag weighs 15 pounds. And if you've watched my video of my everyday carry bag, that weighs less than 5 pounds. And the stuff that's in that bag complements one of my bug out bags, and that stuff goes into it. And you should have a bug out bag for every person in your house. You're not going to carry the whole family's stuff, and all that stuff should complement each other and help. And you should 100% have duplicates of everything, especially when it comes to fire making and stuff like that, and dealing with water purity. So in mine, super simple. There's a bug net in here for your head. If you've ever been in the woods camping, hunting, anything like that, you know how important that is. I got fire kits and water purification in here. I got an emergency tent in this one, along with my GI issue poncho, which is great for making a tarp shelter also, and it's camo, so that's always handy. Got emergency food rations. These are the SOS ones. I highly recommend these. These are from the Coast Guard. They taste like sugar cookies, and I haven't come across much for this weight that has this many calories, and you don't have to cook it. So if you need to lay low, no fire, this is your best friend. Just my 2 cents. And then I also got a hatchet in here. And then I got a bunch of extra space, as I said. And then I have here is my poncho liner, which is like kind of like my light sleeping bag, water purifier, fire kit, all that stuff like I was talking about. And the thing for some reason people miss, which I don't know why, because if you go camping, you do put it in there. So if your bug out bag camping should be interchangeable. Toothbrush, toothpaste. Oversight. If I'm surviving, I want to survive with all my teeth. So something to think about. My other one is much the same. And like I said, my ADC bag kind of complements a lot of that stuff. So, and while we're at it, a little PSA. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube because I'm a YouTube connoisseur like you. And I love it because it's a great platform for people to share their interests like I'm doing with you right now. I just like to share things I'm into and whatnot. And I know if you stay with like a particular thing, like fishing or gardening or survival stuff or whatever, you'll get a lot more followers and stuff like that because it's a very specific set. I can't do that. My attention span is not that way. I just got to be kind of everywhere. So if you watch my videos, you'll know that. And that's okay, because I'm doing this for me, because I enjoy doing it, and I hope to get better at it and be able to create better content for people to watch. And it's kind of sad when I watch some people's channels and look down at comments and how rude some people can be to them. There's no sense in it. If you don't like someone's stuff, you know, like there's a billion people on YouTube. That's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. So if you watch someone's video or my video and you don't like it, you can go straight to someone else's channel and watch their stuff. That's all I'm saying. You thought I was gonna say something else, didn't you? Yeah, but seriously, go to someone else's stuff. There's no need. You're not doing any good to anything. I don't know. Pet peeve. Anyway, my channel. I can pet peeve all I want. And that's one of mine. So, shut up, enjoy the video, or go somewhere else and enjoy that video. Or, better yet, if you're so good at it, make your own video. There you go. But seriously, thank you to everyone that has watched my videos. I really appreciate it. Please, if you're watching them, subscribe and like. I very much appreciate that. Even if you don't like it, just subscribe. Do me a favor. Do me a solid. I very much appreciate that. And hope everyone's staying safe. And I will catch y'all on the next video. And I don't know what it's going to be about because I never know. From day to day, I have no clue. I just shoot whatever I'm thinking. So, all right. Take care.